Siete Pecados, the seven sins of Coron. Close your eyes for just 3 seconds. Now open them. You're floating on your back in water so clear it feels like liquid glass. Beneath you, colorful corals stretch across the seabed. Schools of tropical fish weave through the reef. A sea turtle glides past, seemingly unaware of your presence. And surrounding you are 7 small limestone islands rising from the sea. This is Siete Pecados. Translated from Spanish, the name means 7 sins. But why would one of Coron's most beautiful places carry such a mysterious name? Today, we're exploring the story, the reef, and the remarkable recovery of one of the Philippines' most celebrated marine sanctuaries. Long before Coron became a world-famous destination, local residents passed down stories about the 7 islands. One of the most commonly told legends speaks of 7 sisters who disobeyed their mother and ventured out to sea. Tragedy followed, and the sisters were lost to the waters. According to the story, the 7 islets that stand here today commemorate them. Like many legends throughout the Philippines, the tale has been retold in different ways over generations. Some versions emphasize obedience, others focus on respect for nature and the sea. Whatever the origin, the 7 islands remain a distinctive landmark just a short boat ride from Coron town. Today, Siete Pecados is known for something very different. Unlike the famous Kayangan Lake or Barracuda Lake, Siete Pecados is a marine protected area. There are no beaches to explore and no hiking trails to follow. Visitors come here for one reason: the underwater world. Your boat anchors near the reef, and within moments you're slipping into warm tropical water. Above the surface, the islands appear rugged and quiet. Below the surface, everything comes alive. Large coral formations cover much of the seabed. Staghorn corals branch outward like underwater forests. Massive brain corals form natural sculptures that have taken decades to grow. Thousands of reef fish dart between coral heads, creating a constantly shifting display of color and movement. The water is generally shallow enough for excellent snorkeling, allowing sunlight to illuminate the reef throughout much of the day. It's easy to understand why many visitors consider this one of the best snorkeling sites in Coron. So what might you encounter during a typical snorkel? One of the most common sights is schools of damselfish and fusiliers moving together above the coral. You'll often spot clownfish sheltering among sea anemones. Parrotfish, butterflyfish, angelfish, and wrasses are frequently seen feeding around the reef. And if luck is on your side, you may encounter a green sea turtle or a hawksbill turtle calmly navigating the sanctuary. Every visit is different. Some days the reef feels like a bustling underwater city. Other days it's peaceful and almost meditative. Either way, the experience leaves a lasting impression. What makes Siete Pecados especially remarkable is that its success wasn't guaranteed. Like many coral reefs around the world, this area faced environmental pressures in the past. Recognizing its importance, local authorities and community stakeholders established stronger protections, including restrictions on fishing and anchoring within the sanctuary. Over time, the reef responded. Coral cover improved, fish populations increased, and Siete Pecados became an example of how marine ecosystems can recover when given proper protection. Today, the sanctuary is carefully managed, and visitors play an important role in preserving it. If you're snorkeling here, remember 3 simple rules. First, avoid touching the corals. Second, maintain a respectful distance from marine life. And third, never leave anything behind except bubbles. These small actions help ensure that future generations can enjoy the reef just as we do today. Planning a visit? The dry season, generally from December through May, usually offers the calmest seas and best visibility. Morning visits often provide clearer water and fewer crowds. Siete Pecados is commonly included in Coron's popular island hopping itineraries. often alongside destinations such as Kayangan Lake, Twin Lagoon, and CYC Beach. Bring a rash guard or sun protection, drinking water, and an underwater camera if you have one. Most importantly, bring a sense of curiosity, because this isn't just another snorkeling stop. It's a living ecosystem that rewards those who slow down and pay attention. 7 Islands, a legendary name, and one extraordinary reef. At first, Seven Sins sounds like a warning. But after floating above its coral gardens and witnessing the life thriving beneath the surface, the name begins to feel less like a warning and more like a reminder. A reminder that natural places are fragile. A reminder that protection works. And a reminder that some of the world's greatest treasures aren't found on land at all. They're hidden just beneath the water's surface. So if you ever find yourself in Coron, take the short boat ride to Siete Pecados. Slip into the sea, float between the 7 islands, and discover for yourself why this small marine sanctuary has become one of the crown jewels of Palawan. Because sometimes the most unforgettable stories are the ones written beneath the waves.